Well, here's 8 business grants that actually there's 9, but 8 of them are still alive that only have 2 more days or 30 days left to apply to. So these are business grants coming to the end, and it's March 2nd, and one of them, deadline, American Express is due March 1st. And it's a nice list because it has links to all the applications, and it tells a little bit like the American Express one at 250 grants at $5,000 a piece throughout the year in 4 cycles. And their last one ended March 1st. So they'll have another one probably in 3 more months. But you see 150 grand, I mean, 150 grants at $5 a piece. That's like peanuts for American Express. Man, we're given $30,000 every month, and and we have, the smallest company in the world. So anyway, here, Caress Dreams to Reality Fund. Now that what they give is 1,000 to 500,000 to $5,000 to 150 people, and they're really looking for I Fund Women of Color. So it's this minority women to apply for this 150 grants. Oh, that's more. We do 50 every month, but these are huge multi-billion-dollar companies. So it's interesting. South Dakota. Now this is something interesting. South Dakota has something called a it supports startups. So this is for new business. And these grants are $1,500 to $10,000. And it also includes an educational component like a startup boot camp and a business plan development. So this is an all-in-one package if you're looking to start a business. And see, this is what's going on with local communities, state communities. A government runs things like this. And this is part of the Small Business Administration FAST, F-A-S-T program. So that's, local stuff. That's why you have to really, all the good stuff is really local now. And then some of these national companies do this, and that's what happens. So here's Chicago Recovery Plan. So this is if you're Chicago. This is the Community Development Grant for entrepreneurs and small businesses and developers. So they got $1.2 billion. Now that's more than any of those companies are given. And they have money for that. So the small business grant funding can be used for various renovation or construction expenses. And so that's grants, and the deadline due is March 10th. So not much left there. Capital One, Association for Enterprise Opportunity, and Capital One. Now, the Association of Enterprise Opportunity is a great organization because they help low-income people start businesses. So if you ever run into them and you're not a fat cat, they're a wonderful source. They have great data on how people with lower income are more successful at starting a businesses than people with a lot of income. So I mean, just neat stuff like that. But they're giving $10,000 grants to 150 Black-owned businesses, along with an online business hub full of free resources. So the deadline again is March 10th. So slipping through. Mississippi Power, minority-owned business, small business grant program. See, the utility companies are doing this because businesses eat a lot of utility products, electricity, right? So that's why they want to look good in their local communities and things like that. So they have small business grants, $3,000 a piece, which may cover any project improvement. Businesses must have fewer than 50 employees and be at least 51% minority owned to be considered. Okay, Midwest Dairy Business Innovation. Dairy Business Innovation Alliance. So you're in the milk business. Provides grants to support dairy farms in the several Midwest states. And that is the spring round of accepting applications now through March 31. So apparently they do this all the time. See, the spring round. Anytime you see a round, that means they're going to come around again. So that's why if you miss this one or don't get it, you come around like ours. Our grant we give out every month. So we have the March round coming up, and you have to apply by March 4th. And if you miss that round, you get in the next round, okay? And that's for members, where we give out $1,000 to $500 to about 50 members now, a total of $30,000. Okay, Elkhart Small Business Continuity Program, offering $400,000 to local businesses funded through the American Rescue Plan. See, this is what they're doing with the government money from Washington. Local communities are taking it and giving it to small businesses. That's why all this stuff is really happening local, at state, local, county, city. The program targets companies who were forced to close and or experience unexpected pandemic-related expenses. Eligible businesses are 25 or fewer employees that can apply for up to $25,000. And you have till March 31st for that one. Summer's COVID-19 Small Business and Nonprofit Organization Grant. So the town of Somers, Connecticut, supporting its local businesses and nonprofits through a new grant program funded by the American Rescue Act. See, that's the federal money coming to the city, and they're giving it out. If the applicants have fewer than 25 employees, you can get a grant up to $10,000. Applications due by March 31st. Okay, so time's running out on some of them. Some of these you have a few weeks, and that's in the website here is Small Business Trends. And if you want to search as Small Business Grants with a March deadline. Small business grants with a March deadline, and you're looking for small business grants. I'm always looking for people who do my work for me so I could share it with other people. And that's what the whole internet is. No, there's not much really original thought. It's people organizing all the stuff that's out there because it's pretty complicated out there. And if you want to know how to research like that, what I have is a free course now. It's called lesgofreehelp.com, and there's 35 videos, 37, on how to do this kind of research, particularly getting free money and help from the government. And 35 videos you could watch at your leisure anytime you want on all subjects from housing to rent, mortgage, paying your bills, debt, starting a business, starting a nonprofit, healthcare, legal help, all this kind of stuff that the government is really good at, but nobody knows that. And if you want to join our grant for this month, the deadline is midnight, March 4th. And we're giving out $30,000 this year, and it's our St. Patrick's Day grant. So if you want to join, get lesgohelp.com. And then when you join up, just leave us a post on the Facebook group that you join and tell us what you would do with $1,000, okay? And that's all it takes. You can do 1 sentence, 5 sentences, 10, whatever. The more you show us about yourself and the need, it probably increases your chances. But I'm biased and I don't even choose. We have a panel of 6 people choose it all. So I'm out of there. So you can't, tempt me with a big steak dinner somewhere. to try to get one of these things. But it's there. It's all open source, and you'll see the winners. You can see the applications. You can see anything you want. Okay? So talk to you later.